Yeah, I saw Superman, and yeah, it was good. It was good. It was good. I think James Gunn stuck the landing, and he did what he needed to do. I mean, the movie didn't need. I mean, do I like Man of Steel more? Yes, I do. I'm not even gonna front. However, I like what they put together. I like some things more than others, but James Gunn didn't need to knock it out of the park. He just needed to stick the landing, and then the movie made some money, which looks like it's doing. So that being said, that's not actually what I want to talk about right now. I just listened to Jada Black. Shout out to Jada Black. Paul Pierce is out here talking about Passable Bros. Some people wanted my opinion on that. And I watched the clip where he brought it up and the chick tried to argue him down, which I can't fucking stand when women try to do that, because bitch, what you say don't matter. At the end of the day, a nigga gonna do what a nigga gonna do. Yeah, in that moment, in that conversation, and it's hella, like, I'm gonna give you an example. That's hella pick me energy. It's funny how women love to call women pick-me's, which is really code for women saying that a man is male identified. And I really don't like using that terminology, because that's really bitch terminology females use. But it is good terminology as far as how they think. When you want to really assess a lot of these conversations, women are not here for understanding. Women are not here for women are not coming. Most of these females are not coming at these conversations from a genuine place. They are coming at these conversations from a place of they want. What's up, Joe? It more been a minute. They're coming. Jada Black does. They're coming for. They want control. They want to control what you think, what you do, what you act. And that's some real insecure shit. This is why they always want to talk about men are controlling. No, a lot of these women are fucking controlling. And they want to do what the fuck they want to do, whenever they want to do it. And then you still provide what you're supposed to provide. And then they want you to do what the fuck they want. I mean, it's really, I don't understand why people try to really act like that's not really what's going on. Now, they may be nicer about it sometimes, meaner about it other times, but ultimately, it's generally going back to that same road. This is why some women like to let you think you driving the wheel. I mean, you should hear it, whether it's Obama talking, Barack Obama talking. The level of need to control men and control how men think, act, and do. It is really crazy. It is at the state level. It is at the corporate level. It for real. If you really see it, it's what it is. But anyway, so Paul Pierce is talking passport. He's basically speaking from his perspective. He was talking about French Montana apparently dating a princess of Dubai, and he was talking about how black, like, certain men out here got it cracking overseas. And you got this chick that I think he was on another show, I'm not sure, and this chick want to argue him down, talking about basically shitting on foreign women, by basically saying it's some but not all. Like, motherfuckers need that shit shut the fuck down. Suck the fuck down. When we're talking about culture, this is why I talk about cultural gravity. That's some but not all bullshit. I can't, that's a pet peeve of mine, and I really be in my head when I tell a bitch shut the fuck up when they say that. Because a lot of females that say that shit half the damn time, this is what I was talking about in the last stream when I talked about what Corey Holcomb was talking about women yucking it up with women that do fucked up shit. You all circle raggings. Women do not self-regulate. Not from a standpoint of, you have two genders. There needs to be a certain stable rule of thumb, so everybody's doing what they're supposed to be doing. They say men don't self-regulate. That's actually bullshit. It is way more easier for men to check men that are doing wrong than it is women, as far as the environment, than it is women checking other women, because women will bully other women. Men will at least get benefits from the other females and the society at large for checking another man. The problem as to why men can't regulate other men is because when men do bad things, women get their coochie wet and want to fuck that nigga. So men cannot regulate men if women are going to give him pussy anyway. So if a nigga is sitting here and doing women wrong, and women are still fucking him because knowing that, which they always do, then it ain't nothing men can do, because men don't control women's bodies. Women have autonomy. This is why when you look at places like situations like Islam and other cultures where women are more under control when it comes to who they can sexually fuck with, then the men have a greater ability to regulate the men because they can regulate sexual access. Because they can shame women into not dealing with certain dudes, or say if you deal with certain dudes, then you're on your own. And that's what's really missing in the West. What's really missing in the West is if I can identify that you're dealing with a bad guy, I don't give a fuck about what he does. That's really where we need to get to. You will not be, if you knowingly deal with bad men, you don't have a right to ask the community to step in or the society to step in for you. Obviously, somebody does something illegal, that they need to be dealt with. Nobody's saying they should be able to legally do something. But what happens is that these things get politicized. For example, you notice how you always hear stories of women, you always hear stories of teachers and female teachers sleeping with underage males, yet it's never politicized. It's never this overarching thing to where this is a state emergency versus every little thing men do. It's like blown up so much so that it's seen that it's like a national threat. This is designed to put men in a certain position where men are afraid to do anything, because if it gets blown up to a higher level, it's gonna ruin their life. Women, yeah, they suffer consequences, they get fired, but these women are not like marked with a scarlet letter. You got women. This is why women. I saw a post of women talking about a woman trying to normalize witchcraft. These women are they're normalizing everything. There's nothing that they do that is fucking out of line. That is like, that doesn't pass go. It is a control thing. And going back to past Paul Pierce, is when he brought that up. Like, and Paul Pierce is not a nigga that's gonna really get out of character and really cuss another female. Paul, it's very clear Paul Pierce has more the mentality. I don't really argue with females like that, and that's fine. That's fine. But you got this chick, you know how they do when they're sitting here trying to argue you down and tell you, yeah, man, them women over there, they selling pussy for $25. This bitch is sell pussy here for $25. Do you know how many bitches will give up pussy to landlords to get their rent paid? I'm really it's crazy how on one hand we live in a society that justifies OnlyFans and all that shit. And when I say OnlyFans, I'm talking about trying to normalize that. Instagram ain't nothing but an escort site, might as well be. Like, to the point where they was putting Cash App directly on their bio. They were putting their Cash App link. And Instagram finally said, y'all got to chill with that, so they put a link tree in on there. Everybody, you got therapists, wannabe therapist, Bryant, basically showing a little titty and everything, and that shit's normal. But she's supposed to be a doctor. And these are the same people that act like you holier than thou. Bitch, y'all hoes too. Y'all are hoes in a first world country. Y'all are hoes where y'all can get a job. Y'all hoe because y'all lazy. Them females in Brazil gotta work. Look, hold on. Let me tell you something about them females in Brazil. A lot of females in Brazil gotta work 7 days a week. The only reason you fucking have what you fucking have is because men laid that shit. Look, man, when it comes to like all these OSHA laws, it wasn't no bitches out there. It was the men basically getting shot at. Even the white men getting shot at and all of that. Y'all, basically, men had to go to war and die, and y'all got to slide through in a lot of these jobs. Y'all didn't have to do shit. Women will sit here and think them bitching is the same as men going to war and getting shot at and dying. They think that's an equivalent. They really do. So they sit here, right, and she was sitting here basically talking about how, women over there, they be selling their pussy for $25. That's because the cost of living is less. What are you talking about? Number one. Number two, what these women will try to do, the same women will say not all women are doing something, will be the same bitches saying all women overseas are like hoes and whores. And you know what's crazy? What's crazy, like when these are the same females that don't want to talk about body count. You all are just as whorish as women overseas. In fact, a lot of y'all are worse. I don't gotta go to Brazil or go to Colombia and worry about a bitch's coochie stinking. Especially, I don't gotta worry about that. I don't gotta worry about them chicks. Actually, them Latinas be showering like 3 times a day. Some of you hoes shower once every couple of days. And I'm not even talking about just bottom pair. I'm not even talking about like bottom bitches. Like some of you hoes don't know how to wear your fucking weave right. And let's keep it real. If niggas was going to Europe, y'all would be bitching about that too. That's what, if niggas was going to Europe, they couldn't run the you broke argument. They would just be running you just want white women argument. Even though niggas can get white women here. Paul Pierce should have said it straight up. Y'all, this feminism shit ain't it. And niggas or white men ain't gotta deal with it. And notice how it's always black men that's buying broke ass pussy and shit. Like it's white boys trick more than anybody. Nobody says nothing. BGS has talked about that. I've talked about that. And a lot of these dudes need to really start pushing back on these chicks and really start checking the fuck out of these chicks. For real, for real. Some of these niggas have raised children. Like a lot of the dudes that was originally traveling, the dudes that that was what they were doing in retirement. And another thing, and this is like, cause I don't expect Paul Pierce to like get out of character, but this is what I would say to Paul Pierce. This is how you check bitches like that. This is how you check bitches like that and still stay in character. I would have said, you know what's funny? Like, listen, I would have said, you know what's kind of funny? You got all this smoke right now. And I ain't got it. Yes, you do. Look at all this energy. I can snap my fingers right now and start a fire with all this friction and static electricity you got. And it's okay. This is what I want to know. So because she was like, don't try it. This is what I want to know. Why you females, going on these girls trips? Some of y'all will actually take women that are married to good men on girls trips to get stroked the fuck out. Stroke the fuck out. This is actually a thing. Jamaica, Gambia. Dudes ain't got nothing to say about y'all traveling. I love it. You like it, I love it. But when I talk about brothers seeing something different, oh, y'all just get hella pick me energy. That's exactly what I would say too. Put her on the back foot. Pick me energy. You get all this attitude. So that's what I want to know from you right now. Why is it that women can go travel and it ain't no problem, but when it's men, it's all this static? But I want to know. I want to know. Let's talk. Let's talk about it. Because there you got movies, Girls Trip, How Stella Got Her Groove Back, all this stuff. And it's always empowering. That's cool. Hell, while we at it, you got Honorable Michelle Obama, Tracy Ellis Ross, all these lovely ladies, as Dennis Burley like to say, talk about getting dick down by younger dudes. I just talked to Cheyenne Bryan about that. Yeah, let a man do that. He's a predator. Even though you heard what came out of her mouth with the emotional manipulation. That's how you deal with these chicks. You smack they ass, smack them with the fact that they don't say shit about these girls. Men don't give a fuck. Y'all want to do that, do that. Just don't cry if you get played. It ain't our fault. They That's how you gotta smack. And that's something that Passport Bros, quite frankly, have done a piss poor job. You all know who all y'all are. Y'all have done a piss poor job. Because quite frankly, these bitches don't give a fuck about what these women are overseas. I don't know why you explain that shit that way. Yeah, man, well, the problem is women in America are this. I ain't even talking about Paul Pierce. I'm talking about a lot of other niggas that make this type of content. It's like, hold on. Why the fuck, why the fuck do y'all get to travel and men don't? I need to know. Women travel more than men do. And none of you niggas bring that shit up. That shit fucking annoys me, man. Cause y'all, especially some of y'all that's travel more than y'all, when y'all doing this type of content, it's like you niggas like arguing with these hoes. You know, you want to tell these hoes how much quote unquote better these chicks are versus actually winning the argument. I'm for women traveling. I encourage women to travel. Why the fuck are these chicks following black men overseas? That's some goofy ass shit. What are you talking? Like, they ain't following you. Why the fuck do you see black females in Colombia? I can see Panama. Why Colombia? Explain that. I want to know why Colombia. What is in Colombia for you? And I'm genuinely asking. I am genuinely asking. Ain't no video on why black women go here. I know why you go to Gambia, because them Gambians be lifting weights. I've seen a video about that. Them Gambians be lifting weights and being muscled out for them white bitches. And y'all follow that. Jamaicans be doing that too. Those like bitches in Gambia, I already know why she there. Bitch in Jamaica, we already know what's going on. DR, already know what's going on. And it's never a problem. And nobody brings, I'm not talking about no stud that says she's not gay. I ain't heard about that. That's crazy. And by the way, again, a lot of these women are fluid as hell. These women want to be a stud. That's probably, I wouldn't be surprised if studs go overseas to get stroked out. What happens overseas stays overseas. Because in their mind, they get to do that. Men are binary. I'm not saying, look, that's how I want it to be. You either this or you that. We don't do that fluid shit. We don't do that. That's the bitches encouraging that bullshit. And then on the back end, talk about they didn't know every nigga on the DL. No, I personally think a lot of black men like fucking gay men because in their mind, it's a control thing. Personally. But that's a theory that needs to be fleshed out more. But it's just, listen to that video, and I shared it in my community tab. Shout out to Jada Black. It's just like how this chick just get an attitude, argue down. Like, that's pick-me energy. That is what being a pick. You're upset because in your mind, he's saying another woman is better than you. And he's explaining what that is. That is the definition of a pick-me. That's a pick-me too. Nah, pick-me as a woman that's begging. What are you doing? When you talk about don't try nothing, oh, they not like that. Get the fuck out of here. Everybody knows what the culture is here. Who the fuck are you trying to fool? Paul Pierce is 47 fucking years old. You think Paul Pierce don't know what's out here? Paul Pierce in the fucking NBA. Was in the NBA. The fuck are you talking about? And they really get defensive when a nigga like Paul Pierce say it because you can't really say shit to him. He's been married. They be low-key trying to call Kevin Durant weird because Kevin Durant ain't married, ain't got a kid. What they don't want is they don't want this to become a trend because let me tell you why. The reason is a lot of you broke hoes, and yeah, majority of women are broke as fuck, contrary to popular belief. if men start traveling for real, you bitches are cooked. Because there ain't gonna be no fucking money. Niggas are gonna be like, why the fuck should I pay you when I can go over there and have it? It's not even about, because contrary to popular belief, this idea, the way they make it like, oh, you can't date overseas, that's bullshit. I personally know the difference. Nigga, I know the difference. Y'all talking about tricking. I didn't seen that, and I've also been on the 17th, 20-something floor in a fucking restaurant with friends having an actual date. It's right up, it's right like set 10 blocks up in Manila. Like trust and believe. Those are not always the same chick. And one thing I don't like is this just like how is women part-time selling pussy in these countries, y'all are part-time selling pussy. Like a lot of y'all are selling pussy. And maybe not y'all not selling pussy full-time. A lot of y'all is levels. It's full-time it's full-time y'all just selling pussy, meaning these bitches they're selling pussy. Then you got the part-timers. Then you got the break glass in case of emergency bitches, where they got niggas, usually old niggas, and I've seen this. I'm talking about females you would never. I'm talking about females that can get men, females that are not bad women, and females that like I've seen this. I've seen this even from women I would consider good women. And women that actually have done right by good dudes. Dark skin, light skin, women that actually still with the niggas. Once they got a kid with a nigga, they still with the niggas they got a kid with. And these are actually good guys. Guys that even though, guys that a lot of them chicks would try to pop the balloon on their ass. And I'm talking about women that can get niggas. Women that can get niggas a thirst for them. I know these, look, I've seen these chicks, if they get in a bind, I'm talking about you before they got with their dudes, if they get in the bind, they got a couple of old niggas, 50, 48, 50, what did fucking, Corey is not lying about that $200. Now I'm telling you, some people it's higher, it's more like 1,500, not 200, it's more like a thou wow. Most of these bitches, they got too much pride for 200 unless they really desperate. But a lot of these hoes will give it up for a thou wow in America. Now, am I saying you should obviously pay a bitch a thou wow? Hell no. Hell no. I'm not saying that. Because you might as well take your ass overseas. Because with the plane ticket and everything, it ain't nothing but time. But what I'm telling you is, with them old niggas that are like fit like that 48 to like 55, 56, and they still, decently on it, I'm telling you, they be like, fuck it, I'll hit you with a thou wow. And when these like call me, but you know what it is. You want a cash advance? Cool. You know what the fee is, and it ain't interest. You already know. These bitches be lying. They be lying they ass off because young niggas ain't paying like that. Young niggas are not, when I say young niggas, I mean dudes that are like under 40 ain't paying like that. You got to deal with older dudes if you want to get with that kind of, and some chicks, like I said, they may do it, when it's an emergency. And they can't ask their family or they don't want to. These bitches want them Beyonce tickets. You not getting Beyonce tickets with one night. That's gonna require a weekend. Like even like, truth be told, like you don't have to travel if you're short. But what I will say, that's another thing they don't want too. They don't want niggas going overseas and getting their confidence up either. Because all it takes is a couple of females to treat a nigga like, all it takes, it doesn't take a lot. All it takes is a couple of females to treat a nigga like they got some goddamn sense, that look attractive. And these niggas are gonna be like, well, bitch, why can't you do that? Even outside of buying pussy. In fact, so they always want to lay it like, oh, niggas is probably, yeah, sex tourism definitely a thing. But again, women are buying dick. That's what annoys me about it. Fuck this bullshit. You bitches are getting, you all are not just going and hanging out in the fucking, you all are getting dick down. And what y'all get mad about is y'all gotta pay for it. That's what y'all don't like. Y'all gotta pay for it. But y'all are getting dick down, man. Y'all are paying to get dick down. I don't know why y'all lying. And these are, and the same bitches getting dick down will be the same bitches trying to argue with you and tell you insane. Y'all don't even try it. Bitch, what the fuck? And it's like, that's why the conversation, you don't even have that conversation with women. Cause they gonna be what they gonna be regardless. They not about to change. You don't see, like honestly, I get why he did it for a clip. But ultimately, the fact that Paul Pierce brought that up, you arguing it down don't mean shit. Paul Pierce married, kids, or where his kids are at. What are we talking about? But that's what women think. They think they can argue down. That's why motherfuckers don't even want to talk to y'all for real. It's like, it ain't even no conversation to be had. I don't know, like niggas be wanting, like, I don't know who are the niggas that want a bitch permission to do what you gonna do. Seriously. Even if they want to say niggas are lame, if you let these chicks fall, like you fall for that niggas are lame shit, only niggas that travel are lame, that's sad. That's some sad ass shit. Y'all the same niggas that y'all had an issue with crypto. Like y'all be letting these women box y'all niggas in the shit, and niggas y'all be finding shit late. Like a lot of these, oh, it's lame going to a Comic-Con convention. Charles will tell you that's where the hoes are. You got all these chicks that they got an excuse to play Halloween just in theme. A lot of these young dudes, now the streamers that kind of put people on, now a lot of these hood dudes start, oh man, these Comic-Cons in your local city, that's where the bitches are. You got bitch, especially if you in a decent, like in the top 20 largest city. Raleigh got a Comic-Con. There's black females there. Y'all can talk that astrology bullshit, as well as a fucking anime character. Y'all be letting these, and some of them don't even be always hella young. You be surprised. You be surprised. Like dudes y'all be letting women lead you. Women don't set trends, men do. So when you let these women lead your ass, that ain't it, man. Y'all gotta start, and a lot of black men do beat themselves. Even Angry Man used to say this, how women used to say, you don't like anime, because Angry Man looked like a nigga. So, because in her mind, that doesn't compute. She telling you what you supposed to be. Even right now with that F1 movie. That F1 movie is doing a lot of numbers right now. You know, that shit, Lewis Hamilton worked on that movie. A lot of y'all motherfuckers don't even know who Lewis Hamilton is. Lewis Hamilton dated Lori Harvey. Lewis Hamilton is probably the most significant dude that Lori Harvey dated other than Michael B. Jordan. And I'm gonna keep it real with you. I fuck with Michael B. Jordan. But I would actually say Lori Harvey is Lewis Hamilton is I would probably say in the if you really compare them like straight up, I would honestly probably put Lewis Hamilton over Michael B. Jordan. I would. Not by a lot, but I would. I'm not even gonna hold you. And I like Michael B. Jordan. But if you actually know what Lewis Hamilton has done, as well. Lewis Hamilton is that dude. Lewis Hamilton is almost, I almost want to say the LeBron James of F1 racing. I'll say the Steph Curry F1 racing. I'll say that instead. But some people do say he's like the LeBron James of F1 racing. And that's a black man doing that. So a lot of times, man, we have to stop allowing women to, these women are desperate to not let you niggas. It's like black women are like white men not wanting you niggas to read. Like straight, they don't want you to read. They don't. They don't want you to pick up a book. Like for real. They are very, very much against you reading. Is that a book, boy? Like for real. Do you know what those words? That's literally how they are. Because if you, it's Nat Turner, man. If you see some shit that you ain't supposed to see, you can't unsee that shit. They don't want you to see. I'm not saying it's a one size fits all, but what I am seeing is all you niggas, I'm telling you right now, fuck buying some pussy. You niggas, if you niggas leave the United States, you niggas will see some shit. I don't give a fuck where you really go. If you niggas leave the United States and just observe how these women look and how some of these women act. There's fat bitches overseas too, but it's not as many because a lot of countries don't allow the same kind of like shit in the food that we allow here. So don't let these bitches try to lie to you and act like these cities are destitute, because these bitches are going themselves. These chicks talk about you fucking dirty foot bitches as if they not fucking dirty foot niggas. They fucking niggas that take money. Like you got fucking niggas in Gambia and Jamaica, fucking God knows what type of bitches. Fat bitches. What are we talking about? You ain't never heard no dirty foot nigga. You know why? Because black men ain't worried about it like that. Black men are like, shit, you can have these motherfuckers. We got these bitches on an outlet. Shit, come get as many as you can. How many? As many as you fucking can carry. Shit, if you can get enough, we'll include shipping and handling for free. And nigga, that's a lot of handling. Some of these bitches require freight. Fuck out of here. The same energy, the same pick-me energy is when these hoes be watching the NBA and NFL draft. You gonna fuck around and have me do an AI version of the Passport Bro draft. Draft these hoes, y'all get real mad then. Could you imagine that? In the Passport Bro draft, we select Ayana Angel. All natural, long hair, pretty brown eyes. In fact, one of her eyes is hazel. Had one hating ass black chick always saying something negative. Like seriously. Like, dudes don't really understand how cultural stunted we have become, letting these women like drive that shit. Niggas literally are getting led by females. And they act like, no, that ain't true. Yes, it is. As a group, it absolutely is. Keisha goes undrafted. I might do that. Like, that shit would be so fucking funny, man. That shit if I did. And then you have black men and white men. That shit. And the Passport Bro draft. You have black men, white men. You know, that shit would be so funny. The Eastern Conference and the Western Conference, the White Conference and the Black Conference. Select. Like for real, like you arguing you down like that shit means some shit. You can't argue with ain't nobody talking to you about. That's why I don't know. I've never understood why dudes be out here trying to go back and forth with bitches. Wow, like it is some of the most goofiest shit trying to explain to females why we traveling, because it is. It's just as goofy as when Crystal and Cares, it was like, I need you niggas to know why I divested. Like, bitch, I don't care. I don't give a fuck. Like, what are you talking? You divested because the nigga you put a baby on called your fucking bluff and stood on business. So you're mad. So you went and got a fix a flat. I mean a white boy or us. I mean and you was making more money than he was. He eventually was making more money than you, and you couldn't leave. You literally, like, I absolutely, man. This ain't based on nothing, but I absolutely could definitely see Karazin is definitely a black female that still be fucking black dick. Like while she was married, my nigga. Like, could you believe? Could you imagine if it turned out that a lot of these black women be fucking niggas? Niggas start coming out the closet. Niggas start be like, yeah, man, I shit. She would see me, niggas. Shit. She needed that fucking tune up, nigga. You know how it is, my nigga. Every 3,000 miles, they try to go about 7 or 8, but eventually they gotta come to the mechanic to get tuned the fuck up. They need that oil change, nigga. They need that oil change. Shit. I don't give a fuck. Tune that ass up, send that ass right on out. I make them better wise, my nigga. I'm an essential worker. I consider myself an essential worker, nigga. Man, Clay ain't gonna get Megan pregnant. Clay ain't gonna get Megan pregnant. Number one, Clay ain't trying to pay him. Clay ain't gonna get Megan pregnant. But Megan is 30, so I mean, if she gonna have a kid, she need to have it. But God help whoever is her kid. That's gonna be a precious that's gonna be like a precious situation. Clay already on the edge, man, because Clay, you know, I don't know, man. I ain't even gonna say all that. Yeah, I mean, for real. You got these motherfuckers really out here. I mean, it's a global stage, and these bitches want you nigga on a corner. They want you to be a porch monkey. They want you niggas in jail, in prison. These chicks I love fucking niggas in prison. They want you in a cage. That's why they give it, bitch, why you mad? You ain't never heard no nigga really complaining about a female traveling. All these girls trips, like I said, these chicks be taking girls trips, be taking married women on girls trips. Married women. Women are married to good black men on girls trips to get fucked. Y'all don't want to have that conversation. Y'all really don't. Y'all really don't. Talk about don't try it. Some, but not all. Bitch, yeah, all y'all. It's time for niggas to just stand on. Yeah, most of you hoes. And if you a bitch and you circle the wagon around bitches doing fuckery, you just as bad as that bitch. Well, what about men? Men need to hold other men accountable. Men can't hold other men accountable that you gonna fuck. If you fucking them, that nullifies that. If you bitches, like you notice how these chicks never talk about holding Future accountable? Because they still fucking. If you fucking any of these niggas, you can't hold them accountable. Because y'all just willing to give them pussy. Why would he listen? Why would any black man listen to any nigga when you just gonna fuck him? Y'all know the type. Oh, don't worry about what them niggas saying. Me fucking tonight. You know what I've been in that situation where dudes are mad, but you know how it is when you in the in group with these chicks. When you in the in group, they act like don't nothing else exist. Trust me, I know more than I let on, man. I've been in situations where niggas want to fight me because they like, nigga, how did she fuck with you, man? You short and you light skinned, and these hoes say that light skinned niggas are more feminine, or the well, you all look like brother and sister. You all look like brother and sister. Why would, because all light skinned people look alike. Why is she fucking with you? Fuck you, nigga. What's up, nigga? What's up, nigga? I'm like, really? This is what we doing? This is what we doing? You gonna crash out on me because you think that's gonna fix it? Like, nigga, if you beat my ass, you still an ugly nigga. That ain't gonna change. What you say, nigga? If you can say what you say, then you can hear. Huh, nigga? Then nigga, that shit, nigga, you not about to beat my ass, but if you do, you still ugly. Yeah, man, them niggas be like, you see them niggas be getting mad, man. Them niggas be getting mad when some shit happen and then they mind it ain't supposed to happen because what they think they know, oh, they get mad. Niggas be getting mad. It be funny because I be like, it ain't even that serious, and I'm not even trying to act like I be getting hoes like that, but I do better than most people be trying to act like. It is. I can't stand no jealous. That's what I told y'all. I can't stand no jealous hearted niggas. I can't stand no jealous. Like that Kevin shit really pissed me off with a lot of niggas. Cause I'm like, a lot of niggas like really expose themselves, man. That jealous shit is real, man. Like I can't stand no jealous nigga. Cause like I said, rule number one. Rule number one, a niggas that are hating don't look like you hating. So dudes always love to kick up a whole bunch of fucking dust. So they can act like they not hating. Cause nobody wanna look like no hater. Niggas don't wanna look like a hater. But niggas love to hate. And it's the same thing with women too, man. These chicks be out here, oh fuck them bitches. Da, 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 da. Them dirty foot bitches. I'm like, y'all fucking dirty foot niggas. But I guess that don't count. That don't count. Right? And I've yet to hear that. I've yet to hear somebody really bring up the fact that hypocrisy. And so these women really ain't got no defense for it. You don't give a fuck about niggas traveling. Y'all niggas want to stay here and deal with these hoes, get them pregnant and deal with that baby mama shit, go ahead. Be my guest. Yeah, so apparently all the women around the world are sluts but America. America, the only place that's got righteous women. Is that what we're the is that what you're saying? So women are sluts everywhere but the United States. Is that what we're talking about? I mean, people be saying like the most random ass shit. And here's the funny thing about that. If that was true, then people. Here's the thing. Here's my thing. If it was true, to the extent that dudes want to say it is, that women are this, that, and the third, and women are bad, and blah 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 overseas. Why hasn't nobody come back overseas, and why hasn't nobody blown that spot up? That's what I don't get. What I'm not understanding is why y'all, like, for instance, let me hit y'all with my appreciate, so appreciate J Bay, appreciate Inspire True Broadcast with the part-time prep. Yeah, the part-time and the break glass chicks, that shit happens a lot. And that's what I'm talking about. We don't bring everything up when it comes to a lot of the shit women do that we've observed. We really don't. That's why I laugh when women are always out here acting like they argue based on what we say. But if we don't put it out there, they don't counter it because they don't know to counter it. And that's the thing. Like, these women, you all have no idea some of the statistics that I get. I know niggas that own property. I know niggas that own properties, that rent out properties, that get applications from these chicks. They don't got it like that. Even shout out to JD Aesthetic for the $5. Even a lot of these 92s, they overspend. They don't have it like that, yo. Like you think they do. These chicks will make you think every chick over 40 years old is every chick over 40 years old is just paying the niggas way for some dick. No, a lot of these chicks, they be on Section 8 or something, and they be letting the niggas stay there for dick. Trading room and board. Don't believe that bullshit they be saying. But anyway, I'll hit y'all up tomorrow. I'm gonna probably do the Marty thing tomorrow. Appreciate it. Make sure you check out that Jada Black video so y'all can see what I was saying too. With that being said, this is Edward signing off. Peace.